There is a strange thing happening right now. Some new research says that more than 60% of young men are single, but only about 30% of women are single. That math doesn't really make sense, right? If that is true, then where did everyone go? On the internet, you hear one answer all the time. Women have impossible standards. They only want the top 10% alpha males with good looks and money. If you watch podcasts like Fresh and Fit or other manosphere content, they say women today are delusional. Their standards are too high and normal men simply don't have a chance. I understand why this story feels good to believe for many men. It's because it removes responsibility from us and we can blame that. But it's not the full truth. In this video, I want to explain this anomaly in a different way, using advanced behavioral science. And then I want to show you how to debug your dating life so you don't stay stuck in those statistics. So let's start with part 1, the real broken algorithm. I like to talk about a broken algorithm, but the algorithm is not women. The algorithm is the pattern inside our brain. For many men today, the dating algorithm looks like this. 1. Avoid rejections as much as possible. 2. When you feel lonely or horny, go for a quick dopamine kick. And 3. You hope that one day the right woman will simply appear from nowhere. Let's be honest about the quick dopamine. I'm talking about pornography. So picture this. You see a woman in real life that you find very attractive. To talk to her, you risk rejection, awkward silence, and just feeling stupid. Or you can go home, open your laptop, watch porn, and get maybe half of that emotional and physical reward with zero risk. From a behavioral science point of view, this is powerful. Your brain learns, when I feel desire or loneliness, porn is the fastest and safest way to feel better. So next time you feel the same emotion, your brain sends you back to the screen instead of out into the real life. Over time, this creates a negative loop. Feeling lonely or horny, go to porn, feel short relief, and real life feels even more scary next time. So now the problem is not women's standard. The problem is that our brain has been trained to choose safe pixels over real people, women. This is a broken algorithm. By the way, if you want me to walk you through this step by step, I made a free video training where I show you the exact method I use with my clients. You'll find the link in the description. Now, let's talk about the second part of the problem. Part 2, the social skills gap. Now, we add a second problem, the social skill gap. A few decades ago, most men had to talk to people every single day. To customers, to co-workers, to classmates, to neighbors. You got a lot of practice in small talks, in eye contacts, in tone of your voice and timing. Today, many guys can work from home, sitting behind a screen with headphones on. You can go through a whole week with almost no real face-to-face conversation at all, especially not with women you actually feel attracted to. In behavioral science, we say use it or lose it. If you don't use a skill, the brain doesn't keep it strong. So when you finally see a woman you really like, it suddenly feels like it's a very high risk situation, like it's almost impossible. You don't have the practice and your brain already learned to avoid risk by running back to porn, game, or scrolling. Now, these two forces work together. Porn and other cheap dopamine teaches you, stay safe, stay alone. And the lack of practice make every real interaction feel dangerous. You don't need a podcast to explain why so many men are single or feel stuck. The broken algorithm is running inside us, not inside women. So now part 3. Let's talk about how to debug your dating life, how to massively improve it. So what do you actually do with all this? You don't fix this with motivational quotes. You fix it by changing what you do step by step. Think of it in 2 simple steps, alright? The first one is to learn real basic conversational skills. So before you throw yourself into radical exposure, you need a simple system for talking to women. You want to know how to say hi without acting like a fake character to just be you, how to keep a conversation going without any pickup lines or pickup routines, and then you need to know how to listen so she feels seen, heard, and valued. When you understand a basic framework like that, your brain has something to lean to. It's like a compass. You might still feel nervous, but you don't go completely blank. And now when you reduce porn and you start having a few real conversations, your brain can connect and think, real life can also feel good, not only the screen. It's like a rewiring. Step 2, gradual exposure. And I'm not talking about self-destruction. Many guys here face your fear and they go straight into hard mode. They force themselves to do heavy cold approaches with bad preparations. They use lines they don't really believe in. Most of the times it goes badly. From a brain point of view, this is punishment. Your mind learns, see, talking to women is painful. Don't do that again. Instead, you want small steps. Start with low pressure interactions in your daily life. Short, friendly chats at the cafe, in the gym, at the store, and then slowly add a bit more challenge each week. A longer talk, a little flirt, and then asking for a number, and then dates. Use each conversation as practice for your framework, not as a test of your value as a man. Now, your brain starts to learn a new rule. Talking to women is scary, but I can handle it. Sometimes it even feels great. This is how you debug the dating algorithm. Not by blaming women, not by waiting until you become a perfect alpha male, but by training your brain on purpose with simple skills and repeated practice. If you recognize yourself in this, maybe you haven't dated for a long time, maybe you work remote, or maybe porn has taken more space in your life than you want to admit. There is nothing broken in you as a person. Your brain is just doing what it has been trained to. But if you want a different result, you have to train it in a different way. To help you with that, I've created a free video training where I walk you through the exact conversational skills and the step-by-step exposure plan I use with my clients. You can get access in the link in the description. If this video gave you value, write it in the comments below and tell me which part hit you most and what topic you want me to break down next. And if you want more real science-based dating advice, subscribe to my channel. It will help the channel grow and it helps me keep making this content for you.